right here, ride for him. Little homie, a drop top coupe, get silver the wheel, but I bet you some 5 summers, 4, 3, counted 2 million. Dirty dress, dirty Vans, 200 bands, sitting all in my brother bag. All red, Testarossa, David Bowie, my only friend. Maxed out. I'm good, no great moonwalk, and the problems I'll never have. Oh, nothing I know. Kicking the sun like speed for easy. I'm a dreamer, running up the hill screaming. How many times I tell you, I ain't holding my tongue, I ain't faking no fun. That's a head. Laying in the sun.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Main man is out there with Clutch. And it's Mathiang in at the 5. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And, you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Mathiang taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here's the home team. To the inside. Dang, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the left wing. Here's Cheatham. Got it from 16 feet.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Dang, looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doyle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Cheatham. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Doyle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Passes it to Cheatham. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Crawford. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Half the aim, and that's good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Doyle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Outside Dang. Pass to McDonald. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Clutch. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Crawford right side. Here's Doyle. There's a good screen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Cheatham. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Doyle. Nailed from three-point land. Doyle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The pass to Cheatham. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Doyle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. A shot off that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Obviously, the bench gave them a big lift. To credit the front office for loading up on scorers. You can never have too many of them.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You take a look at the home team. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Clutch out there with Rain Man, and it's Lamb in at the three.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Passes it to Mathieu. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Crawford kicks to Lee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doyle. Off target from outside. Doyle's gone 1 of 4 so far. Over in the corner, Lamb. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lamb's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Doyle. Back to Crawford. Here's Doyle. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Rain Man. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Lamb. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Lamb's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Doyle. Picked by Lee. Looking to end the run. That shot, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Over to the left wing. Doubled by Crawford. And that one's good. Cheatham.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
We've got Clutch. So Rain Man out there, and it's Lamb at the small forward position. Here's Doyle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both good from the line that time.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Mathieu. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rain Man. Connects from three-point range.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Doyle. Rebound by Mathieu. Gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll to the right side. Here's Rain Man. And the three ball is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Doyle. Crawford passes to Lee. Over Lamb. No good from Lee. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. To the middle. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Drills it from outside.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin
I never feared none. Don't need to be in your top 5, but I'm tier 1. Ask around, history shows that I'm fearsome. Hand glowing red, 623 with a fist. Finish my play. Finish my play. Finish my play. Yeah.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well. And hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. He's had a solid year, just not good enough to be in the race for Rookie of the Year. Still, here's a guy with an exciting future.
Such a gifted group of rookies this year. You can't help but be optimistic about the next wave of NBA talent.
Well, it's one of the most interesting things for us to watch, seeing how these young guys develop. And you're right, this year's draft class has been unreal.
Now the starting group for the visitors. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
5 to shoot. Pass to Miller. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. Here's T. And he gets that one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Miller. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Nails the baby hook.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Here he goes. Off target at the rim. For Melbourne, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to T. From the baseline. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Over to the left wing. 40. On target from range.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Miller. Last game for him, he had 14. From behind the arc. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to T. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. T's got 6 points.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Here's Miller. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to T from 15 feet away, and down it goes. 2 points. T's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Pass to Miller. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your home team, number 13. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Mr. Incredible. Pass to T. And he makes it. T's got 15 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Miller. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look here now at Melbourne, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian and
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the shooter.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the left wing. 40. And a miss there on the triple. They haven't held the lead today, but they have a chance at it now.
Looking to finally gain the upper hand.
And it's good. 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
1:14 left in the third. Pass to Miller. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop. And that one drops for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Melbourne's shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. To the wing on the left. Buries it from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Roberts. Here's Armstrong. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Miller's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, 0. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break. And then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wing shot on the way. That one goes. Count it.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
It's been that way all night. Each team just trying to outscore the other.
To the middle. Pass to Armstrong. With some arc. And it's good on the lay-in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Melbourne's shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's T. No good from the wing. 1:22 left in the 4th. Here's Miller. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Good on the bucket.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
To the left side wing. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Miller. Here's Roberts. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
40. No good from outside. Inside. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, that trifecta!
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Miller. To the paint. From 9 feet out. Oh, offline! And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Long range from the inbound. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve...